Hello and welcome to this lesson on Azure Load Balancer. Azure Load Balancer is an OSI level 4 load balancer that can load balance TCP and UDP traffic. Load balancer can be created as either internal or external. Azure Load Balancer comes with two SKUs, Basic and Standard SKU. The Azure Load Balancer SKU must match the public IP address SKU that we are going to use with the Azure Load Balancer. So we cannot use a basic SKU load balancer with a standard SKU public IP address. Because load balancer is a fully managed service, it is not deployed inside a VNet and it is very fast to deploy. A nice feature is that load balancer supports NAT rules, so we can quickly expose some port on the load balancer to forward traffic to a particular backend instance. There are two limitations. First, it does not support SSL offload. And second, all VMs that we want to load balance must be deployed to the same Azure VNet. Here is a feature matrix for illustrative purposes that compares basic and standard SKU load balancers. Note that the basic SKU load balancer does not have an SLA attached because it is a free service. So we could use a basic SKU load balancer for dev test environment with Linux VMs when we do not need availability zones. That's pretty much the use case for a basic SKU load balancer. For anything else, we would choose a standard SKU load balancer. In particular, when we deal with Windows VMs, as these only support standard SKU public IP addresses. Another use case for a standard SKU load balancer would be when we need high availability ports for a SQL Server failover clustering, or when we need availability zones. Another implementation aspect I want to discuss is that of session stickiness. We would use a 5-tuple hash when we do not want session stickiness. However, when we need session stickiness, then we would use a 2-tuple or 3-tuple hash. Common use cases for session stickiness are remote desktop gateway and media file upload. If you want to get more hands-on experience with Azure Load Balancer, then follow the tutorial links. Okay, so that's it for our lesson on Azure Load Balancer. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.